So most of the cases we studied, but we don't know how to connect our methods to the real life. So I want to show that the data, somebody is talking. So data communication and networking has two parts, and you have most of the cases I will ask you to finish the two parts. Otherwise, it will be a little bit difficult for you to understand by only one part. Also, it will be not good to check your transcript, because some, like if you take part one and there is no part two, and if you take part two there is no part one, that time it will not looks good for the others, so like the evaluators. So it will be better to take the next semester thing, though it is what elective course. Okay, so I'm just taking that the course, the slides, what I am showing now, exactly same slide or similar kind of slide. I'll modify a little bit. So I'll show the same thing, a similar kind of topic at the last of our last classes. Okay, so that time you can also connect actually that what happened, that after studying the whole things, we'll actually study these things. So because of that, I'm at the last two classes, I'm just with some like speedway. I am showing you all the things, but it's not like that you have to memorize all and vomit in the exam. Rather than know the terms, know the keywords, whatever I ask, and maybe in the next semester I'll ask you to design with this term. Okay, so in this semester I'll not ask you to put it in the design, just try to know that we'll apply this way, because in the last feedback I saw that somebody said that sir, these are some advanced things, but we like the topics and other things. So I am just giving these things for your thought. Okay, things like that, because after this semester maybe you have to go for industrial training and other things. So maybe that time you will have a gap. So during that time, maybe you can search in the internet for your future career as well. So because of that, I'm just giving some topics. So let me finish the poll, and I believe that everybody will be fine next time. Okay, so let me start my class. So first, share my, okay, student mode, then I should share the screen, then it will be looks good. Okay, share the screen by camera. Okay, hope you can see me with the camera, and it will be better if I stop my video. So this is the thing that today I should start the smart energy. This 5:36. I should I believe that I can finish within like 6:30. Okay, so it's now 72, but I don't care that those who are not present here. So let me start from this slide of last class, because I go very quickly. So just give a very small glimpse of the IoT again, so that in this time the latecomer can join. Okay, so here in this, because even today we have only 3 questions. Okay, so my aim is not to answer the question, rather than follow my topic, write down the answer, and up to 7:30 time is there after the Maghrib, even you can put those question and answer. Please follow my lecture, because I am also excited to show this kind of thing to you. Okay, so this is actually the definition or characteristic of IoT. So this is IoT means I have put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. So here, like I put the things. Things means sensors. Okay, then we have to think about data. Data means information. Then we have to think about the communication. Communication means data flow. So just know the term. So upper things is the topic. So things means sensor and devices are, and all the electronics. Here electronics means those electronics should have brain. Okay, so this is the case, the sensor things. Okay, and next one is, so let me put it here. Next one is data. Data means the information. So data means the big data. So not the small data things. Okay. Then the communication. Communication means how the data will flow from one device to another device, or one person to another person. Because we have the internet. Internet means the globe. Whole globe is there. Okay. Then intelligent means smart or analytics. So the data should be somehow, we'll feature the data by machine learning, then deep learning, then AI. So we call this one as ML, DL, AI. So with that, we make this, because these three are together. So we make the data, like big data as intelligent data or smart data. We feature the data that, okay, this data is from here. So this is like, we call this one as intelligence, okay? After intelligence, if I just categorize the data that yes, today there is a rain, because in my outside there is a rain. So if it is rain, the curtain should be closed, okay? Or the like there should be umbrella. So the intelligent will detect the rain. Intelligent will detect that there should be some umbrella. So they can take some decision. Actions should be there, okay? After watching the data, we can put some action. So in our brain, what happens? So previously, maybe I didn't discuss with you this way. Okay, just try to know how the machine learning works. Previously, maybe I said to you, just if one mosquito it just sit here and it's bite. So that time what happened? Like your brain will know that there is a mosquito because it's bite. So because of the itching is there. So then and then your brain locate the location, because your brain locate that yes, there is a like scratch, like I have to scratch, okay, the somebody is biting. So I saw, then and then my eye, the brain said that check. So then and then my eye also see that this is mosquito. If there is another things, maybe I just scratch, okay. If it is mosquito, that time my brain said that okay, get more data. So I get the more data. Otherwise, if it is nothing else, I can put my nose and ears and other things to sense that from where the scratching is coming. So this is nothing but the data, okay? Data came, all the things. Now I have to take the decision. So my eye said that this is mosquito. My other sensor said that this is mosquito biting. So I have to use, because this is my left hand. So I have to, because the smart analytics, now I have to take the decision that I have to stop my left hand and I have to use my right hand and I have to use my eye so that I can just like do something for the mosquito, okay? Or scratch something. So this action should taken. So how many actions we are taking? 3 or 4 actions. So only data, only what the data will do, only Excel file will give you the maybe the data flow. Then from there you have to take some intelligence. What will do, because some data is for left hand, some data is for right hand, some data is for eyes. Now my brain will do all 3 kind of things. This is like actions, okay? So decision, automation, something like that. If there is automation that in the window, rain is there, window will close automated, then we can do something. So this is actually how the IoT is doing. It's not like only automation, brother, please, okay? Because I know left hand, I know right hand, because IP address is there. This is left hand of Habib. So IP address is 1, this is 3, this is 4. Okay, 3, look at 4, jumping, something like that. So we have to use the unique ID. Normal automation cannot do these things, okay? So this is one way. Then the ecosystem means community or context or IoE. I put this one as Internet of Energy. Last class we know this thing, okay? So ecosystem, we have to know the ecosystem. For my body, my network is there, okay? So if you think about my any kind of automatic things inside the aeroplane automatics, so that time ecosystem is within the aeroplane. If you think about the garments automation, the ecosystem is within the garment. If you think about the automation for the hospital, because the ICU doctor, because all the doctor cannot be beside all the patient, rather than oxygen level and this lung level and other things, the sensor will give you the ecosystem for the hospital. So this ecosystem we need. Then the connectivity. Connectivity means the internet. So we get all the things. I should start from the connectivity. So I should start from the connectivity, then the things. So connectivity means the basic things, okay? Internet. I believe that you don't have any kind of question, okay? So you don't have any kind of question. You understood these things. This is the revision I did with one graph. So if you don't understand, please look at the graph. You can you can know everything. You don't have to read anything, please. You don't have to memorize anything. This is the case, okay? So next one, what I said, the big data. I know that the big data means only the part of capturing data, storage, data analysis, search, all the things related with data, sharing, transfer, visualization, queuing, data. So if I ask you to go to the website of WHO for the corona affected people, or if I ask you to go to the website of IEDCR and look at the corona affected things for this period, you can see there is no data, rather than there is some visualization. So you can see country wise, you can see date wise, time wise, and you can see it is very easy to understand. Okay, so not that millions of data are there, rather than you have to store, capture, then analysis, then you can search that, yes, give me the data for Dhaka, give me the data for female, give me the data for this age range. Okay, then that data will be visualized, and within that age range you can see that, okay, give me the data for this for 1 hour before. So these kind of things are there, that specific areas you can utilize the data science. So these are the main things. And to use, I said so many things that you can use anywhere, anytime, in any places. Then the data market I showed, that is $1 billion market. So if it is $1 billion market, so there will be two kind of things, because we have to earn money. Okay, so you can be expert so that other can hire you. Previously we learned the ikigai. Okay, if you are good at machine learning and data science and other things, smart energy, and so that the people will buy you, people will hire you and give you money. Okay, this is one kind of thing. Another kind of thing can be, you can be the entrepreneur, because this is a market. So if you want to be the entrepreneur, you have to search the market. I am giving you the information of the market. This is $1 billion market. That means 1,000 crore market is there. Okay, so this is the case. You have to be innovative and go here to explore yourself. So last class, okay, 45. I have to go very fast to start today's class, because today's class is totally more interesting. Okay, so 10 V's: volume, velocity, variety, then veracity, value, validity, variability, venue, vocabulary, and vagueness. This 10 V, maybe sometimes it said that first 3 V is enough for a big data definition. Somebody said that first 5 V is enough for big data definition. But whenever you want to be the designer, that time this later 5 is also needed, because these are connected with the machine learning, deep learning, and AI. Okay, and these are the connected with getting the data. Okay, so this 10 V's are there. So if you have any question, you may ask, because this 10 V I have discussed last class. So I believe that you understood, and you don't have any kind of question. Just print this and put it in your wall like a periodic table. Then it will be, you don't have to memorize. Okay, make it as a fun, that what is big data. Then it will be very easier for you to understand big data, because without understanding the big data, some of your job will be very limited. You will be like a typewriter. So if you know big data, then they will say that, okay, you know big data, then how to deal with the big data? Okay, sir, I know machine learning. Okay, then do you know the deep learning? Because machine learning means category. Then do you know how to make the intelligent? So you need the deep learning. That means at least more than you need the neural network. So deep learning does not mean that applying deep learning. So I saw that like if you utilize more than 17 layer of neural network layers, that time we call that model as deep learning. Okay, so at least we need more layers. Okay, so that time so many layers are there, then we call this one as deep learning. And from the deep learning, we need the action. That is nothing but the AI. So the whole data is for your robotics. So I told you that robotics does not mean the robot from the Star Wars. Okay, so robotics means like the brain. Okay, so you can think about the brain. So that way you can learn the robotics. Okay, so this is the case. Today, I believe that you don't have any kind of question. Only the 24 students though reply, but I believe all of you are interested. And today, this is a fantastic things. As I told you that you can build your career over here because you're from Tripoli and you have some idea of the new technology like machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, so on. So you people can build your own path that, yes, this is my path because this path is very new. The machine learning, deep learning is not new. The Facebook, Google, and CSE student, they are using those things, but they don't know about electrical, okay? So we can utilize electrical things or renewable energy and energy things over there, okay? So this part can be very fantastic. And I call this one is because I am actually trying to I am feeling very happy to put myself as an expert of energy networkers or designer of energy network or internet of energy or artificial intelligence of energy. Okay, I am very proud to put my name like that way. And I am actually learning. I am actually writing some papers and other things because these fields are very new. So with my PhD knowledge is not enough. I have to go a little bit further, and I am doing so many things. If I have some time, I can show those things as well. Okay. So what is a smart energy? So we put the energy like smart in front of the energy. That means we have the energy. Energy is 100 years old technology. Okay. Energy is there. So within the energy, we are not thinking about only electricity. Energy means gas. Energy means oil. Energy means all kind of fuel, fossil fuel. Energy means biogas, renewables, all the things. Energy means this, okay, which can produce, you know, that energy. Energy means the sun is energy, okay? You know that, we know these things, okay, energy. So now we talk about the smart energy, okay? So at first, let me explain the smart energy means. Maybe nowadays we know that we can put the electron as, because whenever we are using the electron for communication, electrons are there. That from Tesla, from Edison, from DC connection. If you was any kind of Tesla movie, Edison movie, you can see that in 90s, there are the grid and other things are there, okay? This DC grid, AC grid, they are fighting, okay? But those electrons cannot be recognized, okay? So we have telecommunication. Previously, we have telecommunication, we have radio, television. I discussed all the things before. But whenever we have the internet, we put each of the electron with some IP, okay? The address is there. Previous electron does not have address. So in our home, whatever electricity is there, is dumb electron is giving the job, okay? Something like that. But in future, all of your electron should have some smartness, okay? They know what I am doing. And nowadays they are doing something else, okay? Because they are doing, because we put the electron from the generator. But next time, whenever the generator produce the electron, we categorize each of the electron that this is the electron for, okay, maybe we need very sophisticated electrons. So this is the electron for hospitals, okay? We need very pressure, like teeny tiny, like very smooth lines, okay? For heart and other things. And these are the electron for big machines, okay? For big machine, we put some electrons, something. See, in future, it can be. Today, I'll show something. Okay, so we put the smart energy because the energy become now smart. They have the brain. So smart energy offers a set of flexible, this is one sentence, okay? Flexible and innovative solution that enables customer. Just think, we are the customer. The customer are not electrical engineer, okay? So customer to monitor their energy consumption, because we are paying. Your father is paying. My father, I am paying for the electricity. So I know what I am paying. So something that I paid this much of electron. Electron will tell me, yes, I was consumed by you. Pay for me. And nowadays we don't know like that. Okay, monitor their energy consumption, then apply a specific saving measures, okay, for each business sector, and not only achieving optimum energy management, but also significant for saving their bills. Because still, if I ask you that, do you know when is the peak hour, how much is the bill size and other thing, though we have the DESCO apps, nobody care. Okay, but if you have this kind of smart energy, that time maybe energy will say, previously I give you some example, maybe next semester I'll give, or next week I'll give other more, but we can know that yes, utilize, don't put on these devices now, you can put on the devices in another schedule. Like we can give more option for the consumer to make their schedule. This is the main thing. Okay, so we call this one, I call this one as smart energy and internet of things. Okay, so together it looks like internet of energy. Still the term is not there, it is a going on thing. So I make, sometimes I make the term, so you cannot get so many things in the Wikipedia as well. Okay, so I call this one that smart energy plus internet of things is known as, or can be termed as, internet of energy. Okay, IOE. So this is actually looks like, know this term because those who are dealing with power, okay, so those who are dealing with power, you know, demand side management, DSM. So demand side management, the traditional demand side management is what? Because with the demand side management, I have Ghorashal. Then during your industrial training, you know this thing. Okay, so we have Ghorashal. From the Ghorashal, we have some small substation in our area. Okay, I am living in Mirpur area. So in the Mirpur area, so the substation people, some engineers should be there. Some BSc engineers should be also be there. So they know how much demands are there. Depending upon the demand, if the demand crosses, they put off the switch and they give some load shedding, that the demand is cross the line. Okay, something like that. I have to be there. So these kind of things are there, and without knowing the consumer demand, just think that today is the convocation of IoT. And because of that, I must need electricity during the convocation. So during that time, if the person in the substation know that, oh, it is beyond the system, so I just put it out. So it will be something like that. During my emergency case, I cannot get. So, but for IoT, maybe sometime we know before that, okay, today convocation is there, don't put it off, we will give you extra money. But for a normal user, if your birthday is today, if you have some online exam and you know that I have to, the electricity should be there. So that time, the traditional demand side management is not okay. So because the traditional demand side management is only one way traditional like demand side management, but the future or smart demand side management is two way. The consumer can also know, they can say that, yes, give me electricity so that I will give you extra money, something like that. So in future, or in not in future, because in our Azimpur, we have some this kind of smart grid. So like the smart energy should have multi-way demand side management with consumer participation. Okay, so the machines, they know how the consumers are doing. So depending upon that, they'll put the balance the load. It's not like that human being just come and put it off. It's not like that. Okay, so how we'll make the two-way communication? By networking. So we'll connect all the devices, the substation, then Ghorashal power stations, and all the devices should be connected each other. So actually it is in a single line, but it has a bigger meaning. I'll tell you, I'll show you something. So till here, do you have any question? So what is smart energy? Can you get some glimpse of it? What is smart energy? Okay, please put the question inside your brain. Even if you continue, next semester we'll discuss more, because even next semester we'll discuss some wireless things. That time it will be very easier for you to think, because still this smart energy should have the wireless things as well. Okay, do you have any question? No, thank you. Only 25, 26 is replying. So I believe that I can move forward. Okay, so in the next section, just look. I'll not discuss all the things, but look at the figure. The upper part is our daily life. Upper part is our like housing, the next generation services, then stores. These are us. These are we. Okay, so the consumer. Then we have the grid. Okay, smart grid. So grid is the orange color. Grid is there. Then we have power station. Okay, all kind of power station, communication carriers. That means the Grameen phones and other things. Then we have the big data. Then administration office, that means DESCO, DESA, other things, the buildings, all kind of renewables, okay, biogas, biomass, all kind of things. All things are here on the top, the physical things. All the physicals is connected with network. With the network, we build the energy cloud. I told you that previous day. So this is actually the big data and the business value. Then we have the cloud. Then we have the fog. Fog means energy component connected by all the things. So in the developed country, all the things are in the underground, okay? In the underground, we have the energy management system. We have energy storage system. Then EV, electric vehicle, and photovoltaic vehicle charger. Then we have SCADA system. You can search. Even in our Bangladesh, we have some smart system. We call this one as SCADA system. I'll discuss later, maybe if I have some time. So it's smart energy is a cost-effective, sustainable energy system in which renewable energy production, infrastructure, and consumption are integrated and coordinated through energy services, active user, and enabling technology. So believe me, boys, if you're an electrical engineer and if you like data science, machine learning, and then other things, and if you like power and other things, so the future is here. They are looking for you, and this is $1 million job sector. So please, like the Ikigai, please make yourself good at this. If you like electrical engineer, then be good at this and know that how the world will catch you, and so that the world can pay you. Okay, so big data is an technological concept including smart energy, such as intelligent energy management, then energy consumption prediction, and of course we need the Internet of Things. So these are the things. The Internet of Things are over here. Then we have clouds, and we have Internet of Things are over here, and this is the consumer. We have the cloud and we have the fog over there. So I believe you understood. So I should move forward. Okay, there should not be that much of question. Okay, here I put one question. I give future internet. Okay, this is actually future internet. I put some of the topics, some of the terms. Those who are interested, please write down the terms. One of the terms is, of course, Internet of Things. Another terms can be energy mix. Okay, you can find several. Because if you just write down energy mix in the internet, you can find that the hundreds and thousands things will come, because depending upon one source of energy is not enough for us nowadays, because we are talking about renewable, but renewable means what? The solar will work only the daytime. Then wind will work during the monsoon season. Then biogas is working whenever we have biogas things. So if the one part cannot be replaceable, okay, but though I don't know that whether I put it here or not, I am also working with fission. Those who are interested in fission, not fusion technology will be there. We can create artificial sun. Okay, so in 2024 they said, but during the pandemic we don't know, but after 2024, 5th and 6th, we have the tokamak. Tokamak will be the first artificial sun, and from there maybe we can put only very small energy, and from there we can have fission, not fusion, because this is not harmful, rather than very useful nuclear reaction. Okay, so over there we have the new energy mix. Energy mix means traditional energy will be there. We have power plant, we have hydro, we have wind, we have solar. Then we'll have fuel cell. Okay, then we'll have energy storage. So all the energy can be stored for future use. Future use means daytime, because most of the cases during the daytime you don't need that much light, but during the night I need the light. So from the solar I'll store, and in the night we'll apply. Okay, so where it will be applied? To the office, to the home, to industry and so on. So here it is nothing, that dot connection is nothing but network. Okay, it is actually Internet of Things. So in future, what will happen? All the energy will come to one place. All the energy will come to one place, and from the one place, all the energy will be distributed. Okay, so we call this one as virtual power plant, exactly like the virtual server. So all of your data is now in Google, or all of your data is now in YouTube. Just think the YouTube. But can you know, do you know that the YouTube for Bangla Natok, Bangla like materials or Bangla contents are in Gulshan YouTube server? Okay, so Gulshan server is there, then American server is there, and so on, so many servers. But whenever we want to search, we search from youtube.com. Okay, so in future it will be like that. From the virtual power plant, this is a VPP, it will be exactly something like that. We have a big ISP, all the data are there. Then the people will ask that, yes, I am the governments, please give me power for, like, the power system, like business will be totally reversed. Nowadays we pay it after consume. Next time it will be like that, before paying you have to give the amount, like the prepaid. Okay, but in future it will be like an auction, and sometime I discuss about the blockchain. Okay, so it will be auction, something like that. Even before using, I can call the virtual power plant that I am an industry, I need this much of energy. Okay, so the solar or wind from the consumer, because I am living in Mirpur DHS, I will not get electricity without putting solar panel on the top of my house. Okay, so I can sell the sell the electricity to others. Okay, and that time I can get the money. So it will be like that. Nowadays the electricity is only for DESCO or government. In future it will be anybody can produce electricity, and that production will be moved to the virtual power plant. So all together we'll think that, okay, this much is from that government, this much is from consumer, this much is from wind. Also there is another connection, should be some export. You know, our neighboring country is India, but in Bhutan and Nepal, I have so many friends from Nepal, and what happened, you know, in Nepal they have 80% electricity they cannot consume because their population is very small, but they have the Everest and the hydroelectricity is there, and with that they produce more, but they cannot consume. And they said that in Bangladesh, do not build any hydroelectricity, because the amount you will build, with that amount you can import from us. The distance is very small, and with that in 2013 we buy some electricity from India, 500 kilowatt. Then in 2018 we bought another 500, like 1 megawatt we now bought from India. So what happened in India? India is cover us all the way. So just think that here is also India, like Mizoram, Assam, and here is also India. So to give the electricity to India, another part, and here is Bangladesh. So that time, if you think about the power station, okay, so just look that here is India. So India's think that if they have power, if I send the power from here to here, it is not possible. If I send the power from there to there, the power line will be very costly in installation. Rather than I will sell the power to Bangladesh, and Bangladesh can sell the power from Chittagong to Mizoram. This is the case. And this is the global like trade things are there. And to do these things, we need Internet of Energy, and we need the blockchain. We need this kind of virtual power plant. I am giving a very small glimpse, but next time I'll discuss more about this kind of things even in the next semester. Okay, if I have more time. Today I have not that much time, but I believe you can get some idea for your future career, for your entrepreneurship. So many guys knocked me Even I told you that the Nepalese, they've knocked me off, like to do something collaboration research. And I'll show you, I have some collaboration research. Day before yesterday, I sent one thing with Malaysian University. If I have time, I can show you that one. So somebody has some question, you can ask me. It is 6-8. Somebody has some question. Do you have any question? No. So do you know what is virtual power plant? This is a very fantastic topic. There is no book for virtual power plant. There is no book for those kind of energy trading, because these kind of things are very new. Still, it is not included in the book. Rather than try to understand these things, energy mix, you can just write down these things in the internet. You will get many that I'm just writing virtual power plant. Hey, it's coming because I searched this before. You can find many things. Okay, then if I write energy mix, I'm just giving all the energy mix in Bangladesh. Yeah, energy mix, so many things that we have to mix the energy. It's not only one energy. Good. Okay, so these kind of things are there. Please know these keywords. Okay, so next, I believe that you don't have the question. So next is smart energy, of course. So smart energy, in I told you that in 2015 is something like that. In 2040 it will be more. Okay, so wind, solar, every mix will be there. Okay, wind, solar, biogas, bio plant, and to reduce the carbon emission, that means the carbon emission, that means the CO2, then the global warming. So this is actually the main cycle of the energy. So we have to know how much we are consuming and how much we are producing, and because of that we actually know the complete network. Okay, so this is actually the cases. So I believe that smart energy is a method of utilizing energy properly. Okay, so this is just read. I am just giving you the example of European Union, because they will be the first union, or Europe will be some European countries will be the first countries in the world to be the smart countries. Okay, German, they targeted in 2021 to be the smart cities, but I believe that it will be delayed by 2 years, like due to the pandemic, but they will be in the smart cities things. Okay, then the smart grid. Okay, smart grid means, as I told you, that grid is there from the very beginning, from Edison and Tesla, but now we'll put this one as smart. Okay, we call this one as smart. So this is an exciting like smart energy transformation. So new stakeholders are joining the energy market. So new stakeholder is coming because it's a consumable items. So because of that, everybody is thinking. Previously, the energy market was only for the government, but not now, because now everybody is thinking how to put the money over there. So install the solar panels, purchase electric vehicles, power storage, and so on. And the power, the battery is something like, even though that lithium ion battery is now very good things. And even though from Elon Musk, the Tesla battery is there, you can charge the Tesla batteries, you can charge the Tesla solar panel. Okay, so I put these two things, e-vehicle, the solar panels, e-vehicle, and storage from the Tesla. You can just search in the Tesla. Those who want to go for the Tesla battery, I can search Tesla battery. Battery. So Tesla battery is there with the graphene battery is there from the tesla.com. Just look at the Tesla batteries. Okay, so these batteries are something else. Okay, with the graphene and other things. Then you can see the Tesla vehicles are there. Then we have Tesla solar panel is something else. Okay, so Tesla solar panel is something else because we can paint over the like roof, or we can paint. Okay, so Tesla solar panels are different. Okay, so this is actually and the thin films are there. So this is new kind of energy will come, and these batteries and these cars, these solar panels, all will be within the smart grid. And I put all the things all together. That means homes, factories, nuclear power station, thermal power station, hydraulic power station, photovoltaic, wind, electric, like ecological vehicles, and smart city all together. So how we can make all together? By IoT, smart grid. Okay. So innovative ways are there. There are new kind of business opportunities. So if you are thinking that you are belong to these terms, you are belong to, if you are thinking that I love power, I love high power. Okay. So please, you're here. I know homes. I want electrical vehicle. PB here. Okay. So this is the things. Next, it is also the similar kind of, but I put another figure. So buildings, BMS are there. Then communication carriers means the telecommunication. Then PV modules are there. Power systems are there. Then we have the administration agency. Next generation charging. Then storage. Okay, NEC is the company. Housing. So I took it from NEC. So then we need the energy cloud. Then we need the ICT and energy components. Okay, these are the things. I just give the things. Okay. So Internet of Things. The terms Internet of Things is a smart energy uses can meet meeting energy demand and to better manage electricity consumption in residential, commercial, industry. That means all sector. With the electrical engineers means we have to manage the energy consumption. Energy means all things. It's not electricity. All things. Okay. So even gas, water is belongs to the electricity. Okay. So we have the gas meter. Now the prepaid gas meter is there. Prepaid water meter is there. All the things belongs to us. Okay. So in the residential, all the things. So we know it before, but now we have to manage all the things in a smart way. Each device is interface with a data acquisition module. That is IoT object with a unique address resulting in a large mesh network. We know the mesh network of a device forming smart grid. This is the case. This is the case. Okay. So brother and sister. So I believe that you will love this one. Okay. So we have the house and other sort of things. We have the industry, then administration, other things will be there. So if I have some time, I can show my research, because my research is going on all together here. The connection is not there, but I can show you those things as well. Okay. So community, state, country is there. Okay. So this is actually the smart grid. So smart grid, I am doing with the networking, how we can connect all the things. Okay. So you can make the data is centralized for further processing and analytics, accumulating the utility server as big data. Okay. So a prototype can be built by Arduino and Raspberry Pi. Okay. So some of you are already, those who are working with me, you know that we are working with Arduino and Raspberry Pi. Okay. So Sakib, Rakib, you know. So this is actually the part we can think actually with a broader scale. Okay. Sakib, can you get the smart grid? Big part. Rakib, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. So this is actually the main things. So look at the, because today's, I believe that it will be interesting for all of you. So do you have any question? Anybody? Do you have any question or not? Okay. So anybody? This is actually Internet of Things. How you connect Internet of Energy, not things. How you will connect the energy, your own energy. Okay. For your better like career and future. Okay. So whatever you say. So next one is like Internet of Things and Internet of Networking. I am just giving the solution from the European Union because they are the example. In Bangladesh, we have very little, but most of the cases we have to follow the European cases. So those who are like in my research team, actually, I am doing something like that. Whether like we are taking the example from Switzerland and putting those things for Shiraz Gons, something like that, okay? Switzerland and Shiraz Gons, something like that, okay? So we are taking some examples from California. We put those things for Noakhali, something like that, okay? So this is actually the thing that we can take it from other places. So the 4 ways big data for the future energy, we call another term is known as future energy. Energy mix is there, future energy is there. I give you the example of fission, okay? Fusion energy could be there. We can create the artificial, like artificial sun. Fission is a good terms. I have one paper, fission reaction, nuclear, tokamak. The spelling is different maybe, okay? So it should be there. Okay, so nuclear fission, then, so because of that, so nuclear fission, then I can go for tokamak types. Okay, so there are so many things. So just look at these kind of things and you will find that the fusion is dangerous, but fission is the future. It's still, we don't have prototype that they said that the whole world will first make the fast fission prototype with tokamak. I know that tokamak. Tokamak. Okay, so just read the tokamak. So tokamak will be the first fission prototype, will be built in 2024 with 5 or 6 countries. Okay, like USA, India is there, Turkey is there, so China and other things. So just read the tokamak things. It's very fantastic. Okay, so very small amount of energy can produce billions of energy, and they said this is a the future energy and future future energy. Okay, so to deal with, so from one place they can send energy to everywhere, okay, by submarine cables. So maybe something like that. Okay, so the 4 big data can be there, like predicting weather condition based on historical data. I'm not going through in detail because I have to finish very quickly. So this is for the IoT and big data. So predicting weather condition based on the historical data. You know that how the weather condition is measured. So whenever you press Google weather and other things, actually they search. Today is 26 August and 26 August Thursday. They find 100 years previous data. They have the historical data. So 100 years previous data, they find that if it is Thursday and day before this Thursday, if there is any rain, whether there is rain before or not. So they search all the 100 years data or 200 years data. The more data, the more correct prediction you will have. Okay, so for weather data, actually we sometimes need supercomputer. So the IBM Watson is used for the weather data. Okay, so because of that, that Bangladesh weather data is not that much predictable because we don't have the historical data, but you can predict even all the Japanese data because Japan has 100 years previous data. They wrote all the things before. Okay, so we know whenever I was there in Japan, so at the morning I saw that the sky is very clear, but in the morning news I know that there will be rain, so we can bring the umbrella with us, and there was rain. Okay, so that is the case, the prediction of the weather. Then the streaming operation and maintenance of the process. Okay, the wind, solar panel, and this kind of big data maintenance things we can do with the big data thing. Reducing renewable energy production cost. Okay, by dealing with the big data, we can reduce the cost. So these are the research topics. Actually, I am also doing these things. I'm just give this point as a sit for your thoughts. Just try to know, because I'll give you the slide. So I'm not going in detail. If you want to discuss, you can think and you can discuss anytime with me. Okay. So due to the big data, we can think about the how the energy and other things can be. Energy mix will be there. Okay. So making renewable energy project more bankable. That means the blockchain and other things, how we can put all the things all together. Okay, so I'll tell you that I am doing some current research, modern research. Maybe I am recording, though those research are in a like my still I because I submit only one paper. I am doing some battery fairing technology. Okay, so we collect the energy from some places, okay, distance places, and use those one to Dhaka or other places, something like that. Okay, I call this one as battery fairy things, and there is a network and other battery things, and so on. Okay, so maybe in the next semester, maybe I'll discuss, and I have that one like a very good proposal. Okay, so these are things. So this is a smart energy systems, because maybe I'll go for another one slide. Okay, so smart energy systems are there. Definition of the smart energy: 100% should be renewable and other things. Okay, so smart energy meter should be, because I took it from some pictures, so pictures are not that much clear. So ad hoc smart metering will be there. Ad hoc home smart lighting will be there. Ad hoc street lighting will be there. So this ad hoc is a one kind of network that we'll discuss in the next semester with the wireless. Okay, so this is temporary things. Just know the ad hoc networking. Okay, so these are the last to last slide. I am showing you, somebody is very much eager that what kind of research we will do. So I am just giving you some of the research topic over there. Okay, these are the research topic actually related with Internet of Things, demand side management with consumer electron, like customer participation, or other things. So I can read out something like system architecture and protocol design of IoT smart energy system for electrical, gas, heat generation, other things. Okay, reliable low latency communication network for IoT smart energy system, planning and management of sensor for smart energy system, the phasor, our phasor unit, smart metering unit, electrical, gas, heat, grid, smart grid technology. Okay, IoT data analytics for smart energy system, IoT based optimization and control for smart energy system, intelligent software control renewable energy generation, IoT based solution for energy storage and electrical alternative. As I told you, the storage solution, the battery fairy I told you that I'm doing here. So IoT based energy management for data center, smart home, buildings. Here you can use blockchain and other things. Cyber security and privacy for smart energy. So you take all the things from other people, and the internet is there. Sometime there will be blackout. Okay, the hacker can come and make it blackout. Okay, and fog computing for smart energy. Okay, experiences from IoT testbed and field trial for smart energy. These are some research topic. I just give it to you. These are related to data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, the IoT and other things. So I believe that you don't have any kind of question till here. Let me finish this feedback. This is the last question, last things. I just want to connect. Okay, I just want to connect the topic. So interconnect because this is the last slide for even next semester last topic. Okay, you will get all the things all together. Okay, so interconnect the smart devices is network or ad hoc network, mobile network. Okay, smart devices. Then we have the help in smart energy logistic and economy analysis by game theory. I discuss about game theory many times. Okay, used to get an insight from the last data set, identify the patterns. Okay, big data analyzed by machine learning, deep learning, AI. I talk many times. Okay, then IoT, enable the way to leverage the devices, connect the device. Then building low cost smart meters, that Arduino, Raspberry Pi, as I told you that somebody is doing something. Then provide high level security and protect energy data, blockchain. Okay, so I ask you to write down the connection and applications. Okay, so if you just write, I just put it here. If you just write, then it will be very good for you. I don't know, but oh, so Ajan is there. So in the next class, maybe I should finish here. In next Monday, I'll discuss about some of the application again and some of the question pattern and other things for our semester final. Okay, so in next Tuesday and Thursday I'll take the classes, but the syllabus will be up to today's class. Okay, this month. Okay, but I'll discuss how I'll give the question, because this year the question pattern will be not like IUT's last like previous historical question that from 8 you have to answer 6. There will be some like COPO. So I'll send all the COPO things to you. Suddenly we got some instructions. So those things I can discuss in the next class. Okay. And maybe I'll show some of the applications, some of my related words to you. That will be helpful for to motivate you. Okay. So do you have any question? Somebody have some question? Please ask me.
Sir, syllabus ki sir aajker class ta porjontoi?
Exactly. I told you that the things I'll discuss in the next 2 classes. Okay, next week.
Okay, sir. Can you please then give us the slide as fast as possible, because we are actually
all the
preparing
slides are
for the
given
final.
Yesterday.
Sir, this slide.
Not this slide.
Yes, sir.
This slide I have not finished. Okay.
Okay,
I'll discuss all the things. Or all the slides up to 184 was given yesterday.
Okay, sir.
So do you have any question? Other things? I believe that.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, I want to ask a question from the assignment thing, sir. Sir, like for all the routing algorithms, sir, like for the routing algorithms like distance vectors or the link state vectors.
Okay.
We have many things to add here. So like what's the adequate size for a short note actually? Because for the distance vector, you can see the Bellman-Ford curves there and many other applications of distance vectors. So I was not quite sure that what should be the adequate size for a short note.
Okay. So let me explain that this is the previous assignment and this assignment. I will also connect this one to the even in the next semester as well. I told you that this assignment is not actually for me. You are giving it to me, but that document is for you. Okay, for your future. You can download those things for your future. Okay. So I told you that please read the Wikipedia and start from the definition. If you just start from the definition with some small graphics, it will be enough for me. I will give you 60 to 70% mark from there. But if you utilize more, because it's a never-ending, knowledge is not never-ending things. There is no limitation for like the size, because you can carry, this is a digital version, you can carry, there is a time up to 7, like Monday. So you can put, without copying, you can put as much as possible. Okay. And if you just submit, I'll give you 60% without copying anything. Then I'll just the other marks. Okay. So anybody submit with proper definition from Wikipedia without copying. Okay. I'll give you 60%. Afterwards,
if we take those definitions or each and every those things or information from Wikipedia and rewrite those things in our version. So
yes.
Sir, will there be any problem for that?
Now your version, you can use the figure. You can, if you use any figure, please write down the source. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. Or otherwise, you can, if you want to draw. Well, sometimes I feel that I want to draw, because you know that I like to draw the doodles things. So you can even put those, because I told you that this is for your version, and I am just guiding you to write down those things. Okay. Otherwise, you'll never ever search. If the course is finished, it will be finished. But sometime maybe in future, you need those topics. Okay. So that time, no, you don't have to search another 7 days. Rather than you can check your 5 pages. I believe that it's enough. Don't think about the mark. Okay. Is it clear? Should I stop today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, so up to Monday, and then on Tuesday, I'll discuss other things. And I believe today the attendance was not that much like adequate, I am not happy, because these things are the main attractive things. Maybe you will get the videos and afterwards you can learn, but I believe that you should be here. Okay, that time you know the real feelings of the teacher. You can connect the heart to heart, so that time the topic will be very easier for you to understand. So please be in the class, and I'll request all of you to please be in the class, at least Tuesday class and Thursday class. Okay, please be. Those who will be the last class. Those who will not continue next semester with me, that will be the last class with you. Okay, please be with me in the next class. Today the attendance was not that much adequate. Okay, so thank you very much. I'll finish, and thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum assalam.